Hello class, my name is Carl Nelson and I will be discussing WBS, Strategic Planning and Strategic Management. First, WBS. The Work Breakdown Structure, or WBS, is such an integral aspect of a project because it organizes the team's work into manageable sections. WBS plays a vital role in executing, monitoring, controlling, and closeout phases of a project. The work breakdown structure visually defines the scope into manageable chunks that the project team can understand. Project team breakdown structures can also be used to identify potential risks in a given project. After the work breakdown structure is complete, it's placed under change control, which will be managed in accordance with the change management process defined for the project. The project manager takes any change requests and presents them to the stakeholders. Here and only here can changes be authorized. Next, we're going to talk about the difference between strategic planning and strategic management. A strategic plan usually consists of a vision, a mission statement, a financial or operational objectives, an estimate of resources required, and a summary of how the initiative fits into the company's overall mission. Strategic plans are what inform the action. Strategic management is the annual cycle of planning and implementation into an organizational culture. Now that you have a strategic plan, you can determine whether or not your strategic plan is working through benchmarking against your KPIs or your metrics. Next, we're going to talk about the top reasons strategic plans fail to be operational. Some of these reasons are lack of buy-in from the team, unclear objectives, or loss of momentum. When people do not buy into the team, things tend not to be accomplished or accomplished on time. Next, if the objectives are unclear, things can be completed incorrectly or at detriment to the plan. Lastly, as it pertains to loss of momentum, most projects start with a great deal of enthusiasm as the process starts, but as time goes on, the enthusiasm trails off, which can create time issues. Next, we're going to talk about the primary component of strategic management process. The primary components are environmental scanning, strategy formulation, strategy implementation, and strategy evaluation. Of those, I believe strategy formulation is the primary component. I believe this is because this is where the strategy that you decide will affect the company's future. Next, I'll be defining the responsibilities and duties of a strategic manager. Some of the responsibilities of a strategic manager is to make the company's goal a reality. This is done by the managers analyzing the data and making recommendations off of that data and developing goals that will help different departments of the company meet the overall goals of the company. Lastly, I want to explain why companies need strategic planning. Strategic planning allows a company to function correctly, for the growth to be sustainable and long-lasting. Strategic planning points the company in the right direction and puts strategic landmarks along the way to make sure that the company is going in the right direction to complete their journey. This completes my video discussion. Look forward to hearing back with your feedback.